Hello everybody, we're back for another terrific Tuesday card. I apologize for being absent last week. We have been having so many things going on in our church that involves the kitchen team, of which I happen to be the leader. So I've just been kind of swamped, but hopefully I think I might be able to make it up this week and actually do 2 videos. I have another card almost ready to go. So if I get that done, I will film it and we'll have 2 this week. But today we're going to use a stamp set from the new mini catalog, and I'm going to show you a couple of different varieties here. I've actually made these 2 into Valentine's, but today we're going to do one that is actually a get well card, and I'll show you that card in just a second. But here's the Valentine card. Let me grab the other card off my desk here. Sorry about that. I thought I had them all together, but I didn't. And then today, here's the card that we're going to use using the same stamps and everything. But this just shows you how versatile Stampin' Up! Products are. This could be a birthday card. There's just a lot of occasions that this could work for. So today, we're doing a Get Well card. It just says Get Well Soon on the front. And then today inside it just says Thinking of You Today. The products that we're using... we are going to start out with a bundle from the new mini catalog that goes until June. And this is the Hello Ladybug Bundle. It comes with this stamp set and this Ladybug Builder Punch. And we're going to mostly be using the punch. However, we will be using these 2 images here for the inside of our card. And did you know that in England or the UK, they call them ladybirds, not ladybugs. So it's kind of different. I don't know where the bird part comes from. Maybe because it flies. I don't know. And then for the inside today card, we're just using the Just Thinking of You Today from Flowering Tulips. Another set from the new mini. And then this one is in the annual catalog. And all I'm using out of here is the Get Well Soon. It's called Blossoms in Bloom. We will also be using a checks and dots embossing folder, and I'll show you that as we get going here. Ink colors for today are Poppy Parade and Memento Black. We'll also be using a stamping blend. This is a Poppy Parade dark stamping blend. For embellishments, we'll be using this really pretty black. It's called Gingham Ribbon. It's very soft, ties really nice bows, knots, whatever. So we'll be using that. And for our embellishments, we're going to be using some silver and clear epoxy essentials. These are found in the new, in the annual catalog. And they come in 2 different finishes. One is a shiny, bright, and then these are clear. And they come in a, with circles, kind of like a little diamonds and little teardrop, raindrop shapes. And right away, I'm going to color these so that we can let them dry for a little bit before we get started. So all I'm doing is taking my marker. Now, these are alcohol markers. That's what allows you to do this. A Sharpie marker will work, but just a regular marker will not work. And I'm just going to color this to match our card. And it doesn't take very long at all, but I thought, well, I have this all out. We will just get started on this. And I go over it 2 or 3 times, and that's all there is to that. And we will have these. This will be ready to go when I'm ready. I'll show you, I didn't show you this at the beginning, a couple of options that you have for, hold on, I just lost something. Where did it go? I don't know. I'll find it later, maybe. Oh, I see why I colored the wrong thing. But so I was going to color the clear ones, but actually it worked to color the shiny ones, so we'll just go with that. Here's a couple of 3 different kinds of ladybugs that I made with this builder punch. I actually did Valentine cards for all my grandkids using this, and then here's the one that we're going to do today, and I'll show you how we're going to do that. So I just think it's really cute. Of course, I kind of like ladybugs. So to get started, in your packet, you will have a basic black card base that is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4 like we normally do, and we will be using it in the portrait orientation today. You'll have a piece of basic white that is 4 by 5 1/4. That'll be for the inside. You'll have a couple of scraps of basic black and real red. That's to do your punching with. And then there's a 2 3/4 by 4 inch piece of real red that I have embossed with that. Whoops, let me get you in the camera here. Embossed with that embossing folder, and I think you can see that pretty well. And then you'll have a little scrap of basic white that I'm using to do the greeting on, and it's just, I actually embossed this one in with basic black embossing powder. And I think that's all the supplies today. This is a fairly quick card, so we're going to start off with doing our inside greeting first. And we will be using our Memento Black. And our saying says, just thinking of you today. I'm going to ink this up. Since this is a photopolymer, I'm going to use my little mat here, the little spongy mat that is available from Stampin' Up. It does help get really nice, clear images when you have a photopolymer set. And I'll try not to get my head in the way, but I'm not guaranteeing that. And I will stamp this down, hold it down for a few seconds just to let the ink absorb into the paper. And there you go. Now for the decoration on the inside, if you notice on my sample, we're going to do this cute little ladybug, and she is a 2-step process. So here you have your main greeting that we're going to stamp in the black. And I ink this one up really good because it is solid black in several places. And I look at it, and if I think it's not quite enough, then I just do it again. Okay. And then we're just going to stamp this down. Hold it again. Put a little pressure since it is a solid black. Now, for the 2-step stamping part, we have a stamp that just has the shells on it, with the little dots. So all where it's white here, it's going to be red, and then the black dots will show through. So for that, I'm using my Poppy Parade. And I'm going to ink this up. Did you all survive that horrible cold last week? Oh man, that was miserable. I'm so glad to see the bright sunny skies today and lots of sunshine. All right, now for this one, and I may get my head in the picture for this, what we're going to do is kind of line this red up with the black stamp that I have down. And it can get to be a little bit, if you can get right over it, you don't usually have a problem, but sometimes not having the ability to get as close to this as I would like, especially with my eyeballs the way they are. I'll take an extra minute here just to try and line it up, and I don't think I did the greatest of jobs, but, and then I'm just going to hold it there and let it really soak into the paper. Oh, I didn't do too bad. Hey, I'm pretty proud of that. I'm also putting that, I also put that same image on the envelope, okay? So there's our inside. Now, I did not stamp the Get Well Soon greeting on here, but I just stamped it and then I cut out with a framelit, and I don't think I brought the framelit in either. So, but if you would want to order a packet for this card, you will get this cut out piece like that. And let's see, I think that's it for stamping. We don't really have anything else to stamp. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, we do. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do our wings for our ladybug on the front. And we're going to do that again in black. Let's see, is that what I'm doing? Hold on, I need to think about this for a minute. Yeah. Actually, we're doing these. We don't need wings. We're doing just the dots, and then we're going to punch it out. Sorry, this will all make sense when I get the punch out and get it going. Okay. Then I'm just going to punch this Stamp that right there. Probably should have gone the other way, but I didn't. We'll see if, I think I'm backwards. Let's see if I can even get this. So here's our stamp. Here's the body of the ladybug, and here are the wings. And let me see if I can, and I have to turn it over. And I think I stamped it upside down, but we'll find out here in just a minute. I guess I did not. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just lining up these little dots kind of in the middle of this wing punch. And then we're just going to punch. And there are your wings. Now for the ladybug itself, you'll have a piece of black. And I will put this in there. Punch the body out. And there is your little ladybug. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to attach the wings to the ladybug. And it's a very simple process. I just take the wings. I take my mini glue dots. I take my piercing tool. I pick up a glue dot. I put it in the middle of the wings, like so. Let me put a lid on this ink because you know what's going to happen if I don't. It's going to be everywhere, all over the place. And then you'll take these wings and your ladybug, and you're just going to kind of make it like a collar or a cape underneath its head. And just push it down, and there you go. That's all there is to it. All right. So now let's see what we have to do. We're going to take our our inside piece, and we will put that on the inside of our card. So I'm using my Stamp and Seal. And I will get that on there. And then we will put this on the inside of our card. Again, trying to get a fairly even border all the way around. Get that pushed down. Now for the ribbon, all we're going to do is take our ribbon, kind of get it over to the side, and we're just going to tie a knot here. And actually, I'm gonna twist it around this way, I think. Let me see, how do I, yeah. And I'm just gonna trim off some ribbon. I always trim off too much, but I don't like to bite ribbon when I'm trying to tie it, whether it be a bow or a knot. And this one, we're just going to do a knot. So I'm going to cross over in the middle. Pull you up a little bit so you can see. Pull it tight. Now, I find reversible tweezers to be invaluable when you need an extra finger. They're always shut. If you want to open them, you have to do like this. So I'm going to put this right there to let it hold. I'm going to take this, get my knot going. And there again, like I said, I got way too much ribbon, but I save my little pieces, and then I pull it down fairly tight. I save little pieces. Sometimes I can use them. Sometimes I just end up pitching them, but I save them for a bit. Okay. Now I'm going to scoot this over because I want this to be right along the edge. And the other thing, oh, looky here. I was just going to say, the one thing you want to check is that you don't have this twisted. And as you can see, I definitely have mine twisted. So guess what? We're going to take this apart. And I'm actually going to just do another one. I'll untie that one and use it. I'm making several of these cards. So, all right. I'm going to make sure that you have this part straight, not twisted. Okay. Now this one I think I can just tie without cutting off a piece. All right. Sorry. All right. Now we're going to put this in the middle. Again, just do our crossover kind of in the middle of our card. Take our reverse tweezers, stick it on there to hold it together. And then we are going to take this, cross it over, Oops, got that one twisted. Okay. Cross it over. Are you kidding me? And pull it tight. Okay. Okay, and then we can just trim this off, whatever length you like. I don't like it too long when it's this kind of a thing. I don't normally wrap ribbon on the inside of my cards. I don't like that look, but for this black and white, it's not too bad. It doesn't look bad. It just kind of dresses up the inside. Okay. Sorry if you heard me mutter, "Are you kidding me?" just a moment ago. I thought my camera was not even filming, but I see, in fact, that it is. They've changed the location of the timer. So, okay. So then we're just going to take this, our embossed real red piece, and I'm going to put it down with glue because I need to move it a little bit probably. This is, you got a really wide margin on this, and so I want the glue so I can jiggle it around if I don't think I have it down just about right. Okay, and try to eyeball it and get it as straight as you can. Then for our little ladybug, we're going to take some dimensionals. We're going to put one on her head, one on her body. We are going to take our backings off and place her on our little piece in the front. And you can do it however you want. I did mine at an angle, but you certainly don't have to do that. And then the other thing we need to do is take our Get Well Soon greeting. I need several Get Well cards. You know, seems like if you don't have COVID, you've got the cold thing that's going around or the sinus thing that's going around. So I need to make up a stock of Get Well cards. And then you're going to take this and you're going to put it however you want. You can put it clear at the top. I wanted a little bit of red showing. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our gems that we colored and take our pokey tool, and I'm going to actually put the red ones here on our greeting. And then I'm going to take one of the little diamonds and I'm going to leave it clear, and I'm going to put this between the wings of our ladybug. Okay. And then here is the envelope that I stamped this little ladybug the same way I did this one. And believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, that is the card we're making for today. So I hope you enjoyed this card. They're such fun to make, and like I say, I just think the ladybug is so cute. And there's a lot of really just cute things that you can stamp with different wing treatments. You can actually just stamp a ladybug and got the leaves and the flowers. So it's a fun thing. So I hope you enjoyed this. I will try to be back probably on Thursday. Well, no, maybe not. On Thursday, I'm having, might be TMI, but I'm having the dreaded colonoscopy test. So I may do it on Friday. I'm not real sure. Unless I can film it on Wednesday and then just post it on Thursday. So anyway, there it is. You guys all have a wonderful rest of your day, and God bless each and every one of you, and I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.